What a great day we have for an amazing parade. Thank you so much to everybody for coming out for tonight's celebration of our Olympic athletes.
I know, we really couldn't ask for a better day out here, Pete, and so excited to see so much of the community lining the streets to celebrate them.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for coming out to cheer on these Olympians. Taking a look at the order of appearance, we're going to be seeing the roller skiers from Mansfield Nordic Club. They've been coming on strong. Adam Turco does such a great job with the club. Believe it or not, when the Smuggler's Notch Switchbacks closed down for the season, Adam goes up there with a bunch of tiki torches, lights Route 108, and trains the kids under the lights on Route 108 early in the season. So those Mansfield Nordic kids have a great coach, great dedicated coach who gets them out earliest in the season for the Green Mountain State. After the roller skiers come through, we're going to see our skiers from Sleepy Hollow from Huntington, Vermont. Great crew coached by Eli Enman. Eli's here, and his daughter Acadia Enman is just tearing it up for the Mount Mansfield Union Cougars, along with her teammate Astrid Longstreth, Mia Gorman, also part of that strong squad on Mansfield Nordic.
It's so amazing seeing all the different flags coming down our way as well.
So you might be asking, how come they're not all U.S. flags? Well, each of those flags represent a country that competes in the World Cup, either in Nordic or in Alpine events. So you're seeing all kinds of different nations represented to tip the hat to the athletes on the U.S. team that compete around the world. I can see Germany fluffing in the breeze. I can see Australia. There's only one star difference between New Zealand and Australia, so I'm not really sure which one that is, but it's definitely one of the countries from down under. I can see the Netherlands, that red, white, and blue stacked up in horizontal fashion. That's the flag of the Netherlands. I can see Japan. Nagakusimi, a former world champion in speed skiing, now coaching for Stratton Mountain School, or Green Mountain Valley School. He was at Stratton Mountain School for quite a while, went to Mansfield Academy, and now is coaching at Green Mountain Valley School. How about a big round of applause for the Richmond Rescue Heroes? What a great organization they are. If you get a chance, send them a check. They are an amazing group, an amazing organization. They've saved family members in my family, and a tip of the hat to Richmond Rescue. Starting off the parade, they're the Mansfield Nordies.
Woo!
Give it up for the Nordies.
I love seeing Cochran Ski Club paving the way as well.
All right, there they are, the Cochran Ski Club. Give it up for these kids, getting inspired by 4 Olympic athletes in today's parade. Let's hear it for Cochrans. It's the Mad River Bill Koch Leaguers. There's Justin Beckwith and Bree. Bree Beckwith, by the way, is the personal trainer for Paula Moltzan. She was at the Olympics, making sure all those aches and pains would go away. Mansfield Nordic. What a great Nordic club that is. The MNC in the house. Great to see Mansfield Nordic well represented. MNC, MNC. There they are, Northwest Vermont, Bill Koch League. Look at that parade, flags.
Love it. You all look great. Love it. Love this sign.
There's the Swedish flag. There's the Austrian flag. There's the U.S. flag. There's Albania. There's Norway.
Oh, and here come the Olympic rings, Pete.
Here come the Olympic rings and our Cochran family right behind. Lindy, Barbara, Marilyn. Here they are with Bobby. Bobby was the first American to win the combined at Kitzbühel. Marilyn holding up, the very first woman from America to win the GS Globe. Look at that, Marilyn Cochran right there. There's Lindy Cochran, national champion, and at the back of the bus right there, gold medalist Barbara Ann Cochran. Congratulations to these amazing athletes, now watching the next generations come up. Special thanks to the Cochran family. Man, they've inspired so many skiers out there. Lindy, Barbara, and Marilyn, and Bobby. Look at this. Here comes Ryan Cochran-Siegle. 13 hundredths of a second separated him and Franjo von Ullman from the gold medal. He got the silver medal. Just back from some travels to Costa Rica to relax. Great to see RCS in the Volkswagen. Oh, congratulations on a wonderful winter, Ryan Cochran-Siegle. There he is, holding that silver medal up for everybody to see. He earned that one hard way in Bormio, one of the most difficult tracks on the World Cup circuit. And don't forget, he had the fastest training time in downhill. There she is, Julia Kern. She grew up skiing on a golf course in Weston, Massachusetts and made it to the big stage, all the way to the finals in sprint at the Winter Olympics in Val di Fiemme, Italy. Way to go, Julia Kern. And all the way from Waitsfield, Vermont, it's Paula Moltzan.
Go, Paula!
Congratulations on her new sponsorship with Van Deer. There she is. Paula Moltzan, what a hero. How about a big round of applause for Ben Ogden?
With Sam Noel as a driver!
Look at that. Ben Ogden, two-time silver medalist from Milano Cortina 2026. How about a big round of applause for Roger Brown, former U.S. teamer and Dartmouth ski team champion, the son of Marilyn Cochran Brown and, of course, Chris Brown. Big tip of the hat to the heroes from Richmond Fire Department.
Woo!
Whoop, whoop. Oh, let's hear that horn. Come on down. Yeah, Richmond. Thank you so much. And don't forget, folks, we're going to be gathering at Volunteer Green for a special meet and greet. And don't forget, bring your own Sharpies. We've got some to spare, but they're going to be doing an autograph session right in the band shell. We'll look forward to seeing you there in just a few minutes. The parade continues down to the round church. Once they wrap up, they'll make their way back for autograph signing and meet and greet. Thanks for coming out to celebrate our Olympians. By the way, folks, this is going to be recorded. It's being recorded on MMCTV. So you can check out the parade on MMCTV when you get home. Hey, some of you might have not heard, but we're starting up a new radio station right in Town Hall. It's WRUJ. You know, we've got a small little hill over there, and that has bred so many amazing skiers. Julia grew up in a similar situation. She grew up, believe it or not, Nordic skiing on a golf course. And here she is now, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome Julia Kern. Julia, welcome to Richmond, Vermont. She's now a local. She lives in town here. And I'd love to know, what are your plans for the summer?
To be home finally, and I'm so excited.
Are you going to take advantage of the cool mountain bike trails over at Cochran's?
Oh, definitely. I love living in downtown Richmond. Bike, run, roller ski out the door. So if you see me, say hi.
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, she made it all the way to the finals in the sprint at the Olympics. Give it up for Julia Kern. 4 years ago when I was talking to Barbara Ann, she was shaking her head going, he missed it by 2 hundies. This year it was 13 hundies. He backed up his silver medal in Beijing with a silver medal in Bormio. Please welcome to the stage, Ryan Cochran-Siegle. Let's see that medal. And I got to tell you, there's some heft to these things. They're pretty weighty.
Yeah, they're heavy. They're shockingly heavy, yeah.
So what are your plans for the summer? I know you just got back from Costa Rica, a little downtime, well-deserved downtime. And now, what do you got for the summer happening?
I mean, hopefully as much time at home as I can. I mean, especially taking Wrigley for some hikes at Cochran's and, yeah, I mean, enjoying the summertime, especially days like these, as much as I can.
And I have to ask, have you and your lovely fiance set a date yet?
Yep, September 5th.
We're all coming! All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Cochran-Siegle, double silver medals from 2 Olympics in a row. And we lost Julia. Ryan, if you want to grab a seat here and find Julia and get her to grab a seat over here too, we're going to introduce our next athlete. And we'd love to give it up. The first time I met her, what an amazing person this is. She was an NCAA champion in her freshman year at the University of Vermont. She was coached by the amazing Eric Seiler, which is another case where you have a very small ski hill in the land of 10,000 lakes, her native land, Minnesota. Now she makes her home in Waitsfield, Vermont, and she just switched sponsors after 18 years on Rosenthal. Please welcome to the stage, Paula Moltzan. Yeah. So Paula, I have to tell you, it was a nail biter, and I don't know if you remember when we were talking in Cortina. I was the finish line announcer, and you told the best story during the press conference. You said, you know, Jackie Wiles is a bit of a chaotic skier. And then you paused and said, but I'm kind of a chaotic skier. And Team Chaos went on to win a bronze medal. Take us back to that day. That was so phenomenal.
Yeah, it was just a culmination of all my childhood dreams coming true. I have dreamt of that moment my entire life, so to have it all come to fruition with the best teammate ever was the best day of my life.
That's amazing. And you got to share with the audience, you were not by yourself. You had over 40 members of the immediate family, friends. I called them the Moltzan Militia because you could not miss them. Red, white, and blue hockey sweaters, Moltzan on the back. Talk a little bit about your family and friends that were in Cortina.
Yeah, I'm super lucky to have the best community that supports me, and they really travel a lot with me all season long, so I'm always looking for them in the finish line. They have awesome jerseys. There's one over there. Charlie Brown was just wearing one.
Hey, Charlie Brown, show us your jersey. Come on, Charlie. There he is.
Yeah, there we go.
There's a Moltzan jersey right there. Charlie Brown, the grandson of Marilyn Cochran Brown. Great to see Charlie in fine stead. Paula, thank you for joining us here. And believe me, when you leave this state, there are going to be Vermonters that are going to be cheering you on throughout your career. Congratulations. Let's hear it for Paula Moltzan, everybody. And welcome to your new home in the Green Mountain State. She now lives in Waitsfield, Vermont. I grew up raising a son who aspired to be a Nordic ski racer. There was this little nail biter, little guy, who was younger than my son, who was coming up around the same time. He had a backyard that kind of went right over to an amazing athlete named Bill Koch, the guy who literally invented skate skiing. Think about that. It didn't exist until the 1976 Winter Olympic Games when he put the Nordic world and flipped it upside down, winning a silver medal in those games. Well, the sport has changed, but this guy's never changed. He is true blue Vermont blood right here. Let's give it up for him. He hurt his knee at the last, squeezing out the last snow of the season. He's recovering from an injury, but he'll be back stronger than ever. Please welcome Ben Ogden. I gotta ask, what happened to the other guy?
The other guy is a patch of dirt on the ski area here, so seemed to be faring better than me. But
well, you know, the silver medals were good, but the big event of the season was you backed up your win from last year with another win at Cochran's Norticross.
yeah, big time, big time. I'm happy to say that this injury didn't come from that, so I'll be back. I'll be back for to defend the three-peat next year.
You hear that, folks? Defending the three-peat next year. Meniscus or no, he's ready to go. And I got to tell you, if you weren't there in Val de Femme, or if you weren't at the Norticross, tell them what you did off the 10-foot booter at the bottom.
At Nordic, oh, the elusive Nordic ski backflip. Yeah, one of my many talents.
So not only did he win, he did it with a backflip off a 10-foot booter at the bottom, just like he did off the Olympic podium. His first silver medal, what did he do? Hucked a flip. Great to have him here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for Ben Ogden. So at this time, we're going to have the opportunity for you to get to shake their hands, say hello to our amazing Olympians. What we'd like to do is start on this side of the stage. You're welcome to come up one at a time. Let's not crowd them. And please introduce yourself. Let them know who you are. And let's hear it for once again, these four amazing Olympians from our area.
We're just so proud of these local athletes. It's so fun to just know that they're part of the community here, and so cool to see them inspire the young kids here. Really fun.
Don't all kids everywhere just see Olympian and Olympic medalists constantly in their daily lives? What do you mean? Is this unusual? It's awesome. I love it. Normalize greatness.
It's really cool, and I really wanted to get something signed by Ben Ogden since he won, and I just think it's really cool that I get to live here and watch all of this crazy cool stuff. I like how happy he is. I like how he does backflips and just has fun. Like, there's people who are like, take it way too seriously, but he just seems like he has fun, and I really like that about him.
I think the funnest thing today was getting my signature on my Craftsberry poster because I go there for BKL. So I was like, why not get a poster and get it signed?
It was really cool that I got to hold their medals.
Well, it was great for me. I was actually driving the Saab in there. So, and it's really fun to be in the middle of the parade going down with people on both sides. I was struck by how many people were here, more than I might have anticipated. Maybe partly because it was such a beautiful day. It's a little cool, but it's like perfect.
And Olympic fever.
And Olympic fever.
In Richmond.
Yeah.
Hardest working guy in the sports.
So we were just so excited to be here to celebrate our Olympians from Richmond. Richmond is such an amazing ski community, and Cochran's is right at the heart of that. Our kids went there. We're involved with those guys a little bit in just community events. We've been over there doing dinners for their Friday night lights. And it's just an amazing community organization that brings a lot of joy to everybody here.
We were just talking about how it's amazing to see these athletes just around town, just out biking and adventuring with their friends or shopping at the market, and that's amazing. And I don't know, Cochran's is one of my favorite places in the world, and It's we're so proud of Ryan, and it was amazing to see him pull it off again in the Super G. And to see that Barbara Ann was there, and it was just amazing. I love seeing that there were both the Nordic racers and the Alpine racers, so it's a great mashup of just how much everybody loves skiing of all kinds.
I had so much fun. Oh my goodness, I loved seeing all the little kids walking with their flags. I loved seeing the cars and the firefighters or the fire trucks. It was a blast. This is a great event. Oh my goodness, very impressive. Their medals were so heavy. And Paula was so sweet. She gave me a pin about women's fertility. Beautiful, beautiful girl. And I really appreciate everything she said to me.
Well, it was such a fun event. I mean, it was so great to see all the athletes out there, and just the whole community came out to support, which was just amazing. And we just wanted to be a part of the community and supporting the athletes, and that's why we're here today, to support Ben, Julia, Ryan, and Paula. It's just so great, and we're happy to be here. We helped print some of the posters, and we tried to figure out how many to print, and it was just like we knew there was going to be so much love for the athletes, and so we I don't know how many we printed in the end, but I'm glad we had enough.
It was just a blast, because I know these athletes, and just getting together with them to celebrate their accomplishments, and especially Paula, after seeing what she did in Cortina and being there at the finish line and calling the action when she crossed that finish line for the bronze medal. It was such a great experience, and to see her being celebrated and that accomplishment recognized by these amazing townspeople who live in an area that's a hot spot for Olympians. I think it was Karina Hamill told me that at one point Vermont had more medals than the entire nation of France at the Milano Cortina Olympics. So that's a pretty cool little thing to hang your hat on. The community really showed up. It was cool. They were invited and they showed up. Go Richmond, go.
I think it came off really well. Worked with Lily to try to find a good time for the parade. Her job, I think, was the hardest, trying to organize all 4 athletes on one day that they could all be here. So once we found a date that worked for them and a date that worked for police and fire to get the roads closed, everything sort of came together. I'm a fan too. Went ahead and got myself a couple of signatures, put these up in my office. It'll be fun to remember a fun day here in Richmond.
Well, this is because all the parades, like even back in 1971, the 4th of July parade, in 1971, there was a Japanese crew that came over because the Olympics were going to be in 1972 in Sapporo, Japan. And they came and they filmed the parade in Richmond, the 4th of July parade, and it was awesome. And I just, and the parade that they did 4 years ago was amazing. It was just amazing. And so this year, it seemed extra special that they pulled together the 4 Olympians from the area that have a connection to Cochran's or Richmond, Cochran's and Richmond. And no, this community is so special. It's just, it's incredible.
It was so much fun to see everybody coming together and doing something and being so happy, and spirit and emotions were high. It was good.
This is the last call. So if you haven't had your autograph, please step up to the podium at this point. We'd like to send out a great big thanks to Dave Sander, one of the select boardmen who did such a great job donating all those Saabs and the convertible Volkswagen Beetle for today's parade. Big thanks to the select board for approving the shutdown of the roads for the parade. Thank you so much for coming out. This is the last call for autographs up here on the stage. And special thanks to these wonderful athletes, Ryan Cochran-Siegle, Julia Kern, Paula Moltzan, and Ben Ogden for joining us here tonight. And thank you, Richmond, for coming out to celebrate their amazing achievements at Milano Cortina 2026. Thanks for coming out.
Oh, it was fantastic. Thank you to everybody for coming out and making it such a special event. Seeing so many people that I know and also so many people that I don't know who got to watch the races this winter was spectacular. And all the kids too. It's killer.
It was, I would say, really special and unique. I think it was really nice
just this time of year, I think there's such a excitement with the community, obviously, as the seasons change, and kind of the excitement for summer. But for us, kind of seeing everyone come out, enjoying a really nice night like this, and getting just to see so many friendly faces was really fun. I think it was really nice to be able to share this, obviously for Ben, Paula, and Julia. We're all a part of this community, and I think just trying to have our presence to just show, what's out there, what's worth chasing. But yeah, it's I think I'm so proud of being from here, getting to call Vermont home. Obviously, Richmond's so special for me, getting to ski here, and everything involved with kind of who I am. Obviously, that's more than just the land; it's the people. And yeah, it's always fun to come back and share this kind of moment with everyone. The kids, make it so special. There's just so many of them, and they seem all so joyful and happy, and seeing that spirit, I think it kind of livens all of us too. So there's a lot of energy to take from them, and it's great to be able to kind of, I think for us, hopefully we're passing down just great memories, but also kind of inspiration too for what they want to chase when they grow up.
Well, thank you so much, and enjoy your ice cream.
Yeah, thank you.